This winter season, I interviewed Coach Kellner, boys basketball coach, Coach Maska, girls basketball coach, and Coach Hayflicker, wrestling coach. Hey, Coach Kellner, I was going to ask you some questions, and what are your expectations for this year?
We just want to get better every day. We've got some guys back that got great experience last year, Reese, and they're hard-working guys, really good group to coach. And so I don't know, I can't make any bold predictions, but I just think we're going to be working hard every day, and who knows, anything can happen. So, but we're excited about this group.
Are you glad with how many people went out for basketball?
Yeah, we had plenty, several freshmen. We had to kind of evaluate, and then the older guys, we just tried to find a role for everybody. So we're very happy with the guys. We've got guys in the gym that want to be there and they're working hard. We have a tradition of working hard in practice here, and no one's worked any harder than these guys. They've really worked hard. I'm really proud of them. And we're going to keep getting better. We've got good senior leadership. Keith Dryden played a lot last year, and he's I think one of the best guards in the state. Really has a chance to hit a couple 26-point games last year, but then had some games where he showed his inexperience and it wasn't quite as consistent as we hoped for him to be and as tough as he needs to be. And then Drew Young, who was injured last year early, is back, and he's a fine player. I think a really good guard, and he's going to do some big things for us. We're thankful for him. And Lakin Jacobs is a guy who had a great summer for us. He's kind of been waiting for his time, and I think this year he's going to have some moments where people are going to say, "Wow, who is this guy?" So I'm excited about Lakin. And Dylan Davis is a guy who's kind of been riding the pines a little bit the last few years in varsity games, and I believe can give us some depth in the 4 and 5 spots. And he's a good, hard-working kid, one of our tougher kids, I think. And then Maddox Winter, talking about tough, is one of our tougher kids in the basketball sense too. Maddox played a lot of varsity minutes for us last year and started some games, and is a very good player, and it's going to help our team. And Isaiah Nunnery is signed with Fort Hays State University on a full-ride scholarship, and 2 years in a row we've had that happen. We're very, very blessed to have some kids that are worthy of it and going to just keep getting better. And Isaiah, I think, was the best guard in a lot of the games we played in this summer and some tournaments, and also last year some. And I think he's a guy that, with the experience he received and how hard he works, I expect him to really do some wonderful things for us. He had 3 games where he's 1 or 2 rebounds or assists away from triple doubles and things like that. He rebounds well, passes well, and can shoot it. And we need him to score a little bit more for us this year. Since Brady Worth graduated, our all-time leading scorer and rebounder is at Fort Hays State, also now on a scholarship, and we just have to keep getting better as a team. Don't want to forget anybody. I know that Luke Nansel's a guy that's kind of a guy who's not played a lot, but he's a senior. He's working with us right now. Good kid, a great mind for the game, and then we've got Marcus Altman's a guy who hasn't played for a while, but he's just a good athlete, a good kid. He's been really working hard in practice. I've really been proud of Marcus and how hard he's worked. And then don't want to forget about Xander Swain. Xander Swain played some varsity minutes for us last year. He's a good, hard-working kid. I have high hopes for Xander to keep helping our team and do some things. And Ethan Nunnery's another young guy that's got his feet wet a little bit in some varsity games, kind of mop-up duty last year. He's a guy that actually played quite a bit early in the season last year because we had injuries to Drew, and a guy that's ready, I think, to help us a great deal. And then I don't want to forget Shane Behrens, who I think is one of the best players on our team and in the area, just a great athlete and such a great kid, coachable-wise. But Shane Behrens is our big guy. He's about 6'5", and can step out and shoot threes or take it at people, and he's built like a brick house. And really a great kid to coach. I'm very thankful for Shane. So those are just a few of the guys. I know I'm leaving some guys out, but we've got some kids back that want to play and that are working hard. And I couldn't be happier with our practices. I can't make any bold predictions. I can only tell you, if you watch the Indians play, you'll see guys will play their tails off and they'll play it together, and they care about each other. They're good teammates, and they're going to be fun to watch. I like them because I think they'll play really exciting basketball. I think we can play fast. I think we've got some three-point shooters, and we've got some mobile guards, and defensively I think we're going to pick it up a little bit. So I'm excited about this team.
Thank you, Coach. I'm here with the Kirk Maska, and I was going to ask you some questions about the girls' basketball season. How do you think the girls' season is going to be this year?
I look for us to be much improved. We had a good summer. We have had a good fall. The girls are working really hard. Our numbers are better. So I'm excited in the direction the program's headed.
Are you happy with everyone that's gone out?
Yeah, I mean, every girl that's gone out, and we haven't had this many girls go out in about 6 years, 5 years, uh, and really pleased with how hard they've worked and the effort that we've gotten, and things are really gelling, and it's time to play somebody and see how we look against an opponent.
What are your expectations for this year?
Oh, my expectations to be much improved. I'm thinking this team should be better than 500 ball club, and if we can learn how to win the close games, these girls just haven't had much success the last couple of years. So if we can and win the close games, we might be even a little better than that and get 14, 15 wins this season.
Thank you, Coach. Hey, Coach Hayflicker, I was going to ask you some questions about this wrestling season. And one thing that I was going to ask you, what are your expectations for this wrestling season?
Well, we have really high expectations this year. We've got a good group of kids returning. We have 2 state qualifiers that are back on our team, plus we have a great group of juniors that are back. So we really do have pretty high expectations. It's going to be real competitive in our league. We know that because we're going to wrestle some of the best schools in 6A. With Garden City and Dodge City, those are two top schools. But we have some pretty lofty goals. We have some kids that that see themselves as being state placers, and I think if they'll follow through with that and they work hard, I think we will have some kids that'll do very well this year.
Are you happy with everyone that went out for wrestling?
Well, I'm happy with the guys that came out. I'd like to have a few more out. Our numbers are down a little bit, but the guys that make the commitment to come out have done a great job. And wrestling's a tough sport, and it's not for everybody. So yeah, we'd like to have a few more kids out, but I'm real pleased with the guys that we do have out.
Is it a challenge for you as telling players to cut weight and everything?
Well, I'm not real big on having guys cut weight. That's kind of old school. Back in the day when I wrestled, it was pretty common for guys to cut 20 or 30 pounds or something like that to wrestle. I don't have a problem, if a kid wants to cut maybe 5 or 6 pounds, depending on how big the kid is. But, I don't really like kids cutting a lot of weight. So it's not a big emphasis. We have a few kids that are cutting some weight. What I tell them is that they're naturally going to work some of the weight off. If they'll just come in the room, eat sensibly, work hard, they're naturally going to lose some of the weight. So I don't, like I said, I don't want to put a big emphasis on cutting weight.
Thank you, Coach. I'm Reese Lovell reporting for 499 News. Back to you, Kylie. I'm Reese Lovell reporting for 499 News. Back to you, Alexis.
Good job. I'm gonna go to bed here because I'm not gonna make it home tonight.
Summit.